charts looking spooky, candles doing witchcraft, NASDAQ waving at me, specter in the riffraff. Gold got the treasure buried deep like a tomb, market makers lurking, shadows in the dark room. Fear of liquidation got me sweating nightly chills, margin calls echo like echoes in the hills. Screens glow, eerie numbers on a dark stage. I'm trying to make a living, break out of this cage. Trades by slate, hard in the tickers, every move precise like nighttime tricksters. Spin stack tall amidst the twilight fade. Trades by slate, ghostly serenade. Watch them candles be like fangs in the mist. Intraday terror, every trade's a twist. Market ghouls whisper, trying to snatch my soul, but I'm steady on the grind, pockets full of gold. Creeping through the charts, shadows in disguise, haunted by the graphs, fear in my eyes. Every trade a thriller, heartbeats, quick pace, victory in sight, I ain't falling from grace. Trades by slate, hard in the tickers, every move precise like nighttime tricksters. Spin stack tall amidst the twilight fade. Trades by slate, ghostly serenade.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? Good morning. How's it going? Yo, yo, what up, what up? Getting some things finished, set up here. Get the music going. How's everybody doing? Yo, yo, what's up, what's up? Getting the last few things set up here. What up, Laser? What up, VGay How's it going? Guys been catching wins in the markets? Been catching some wins in the markets or what? I'm good. Cannot complain. Yo, what up, Laser? Greg, what's up? Laser can't find the daily bias today. Let me help you out with that. About to get it going here in just a second. Make sure the music's up and loud. All right. Let's get into it here. Let's get right into it. So here we are. This is the 4-hour time frame. If you see, turn this off. If you can see, we've got all-time highs right here. It's literally right here is the all-time highs. Everybody thought we were going to come up here and hit it, but we got a little pullback coming down. Right now we're in a 4-hour fair value gap. All right. We're in a 4-hour fair value gap. If we zoom in a little bit more here, we've got this 4-hour fair value gap right here also that we just created overnight. Okay, so if we can start to push back up here and close above this 4-hour at 10 o'clock a.m., then I can see us pushing right back up, breaking all-time highs and continuing higher today. So that's what I'd be looking for. I'd watch the 10 o'clock, see, we're going to open up the New York session, and then I would wait until 10 o'clock to see if this 4-hour fair value gap gets inversed. And if it gets inversed, then you can assume we're going to push right up here to the all-time highs. Okay. If we do not inverse this 4-hour fair value gap, then we'll probably push a little bit lower coming down today. So right now we're just I just think they're trying to figure out and decide, and I have we have a 1-hour fair value gap marked out. It's pretty far away. But I can see us, if we start to reject this 4-hour, I can see us pushing all the way down to this 1-hour fair value gap right here. It's a pretty nice looking fair value gap. If we get over here to the 1-hour time frame, you can see it's kind of like this first little spot down here, and it just looks like a nice fair value gap to come back down and retest. So that's what I see happening. Let me make a little drawing here, and for the Discord, let me draw it out. That's what I see possibly happening today. Yo, if you want to be green this week, type a 1 in the chat. Let me see it. What's up, Caveman? How's it going? If you want to be green this week, type a 1 in the chat. Let me see who wants to be green. Scenario 1 or scenario 2 right here. All right. So I got, if we close above 4-hour fair value gap, we can continue to all-time highs. Pretty simple. All right. There's that scenario. Now let me clone this, bring it down. If we reject to this 1-hour FEG. I would look for lower time frame entries after getting confirmation. Boom. So that's it. That's the game plan for me today in the New York session. Take a screenshotty. 4-hour chart looks the cleanest for higher time frame bias today. Yo, what up, Zen Thoughts? Good morning. What up, Just Ain't Right? What up, Michael? What up, Lena? Fifth Day Aviator. What's going on? So yeah, this is my bias here. So I would really rather see us close above this 4-hour fair value gap in the New York session. Then we can pretty much be clean all the way to all-time highs up there. Yo, thanks for subscribing. Worst 16. Yo, thanks. I did take a trade this morning in London session. It was a winner. If you guys want me to go over that, called a little win this morning. Can do that. Does anybody want to see the Dodgy's new indicator? I also have access to that. So if you want to see Dodgy's new indicator, just let me know. I'm testing it out, and I have a discount code if anybody who wants to get it. The IFEG indicator. But here we go, man. This is it. Pretty choppy this morning. If you see, this is the 5-minute time frame, and we're literally just inside this range right here. This is the range we're working with. All the way, we've been in it since 2 a.m. So the whole London session, we've been inside of this range right here, bouncing back and forth. Are we going to break out of it, or are we going to continue in this range? That's the question. This is the range we are in. For the whole London session, been in this range right here. But for right now, it looks like we could be coming up. We're about to get a 15-minute inversion right here, it seems like. If we get this 15-minute inversion, keep pushing on higher. Yo, Doomslayer says go long full port. Looks good at the moment. At least up into this 4-hour gap, you know, I mean. You could go long, and then when it gets to that 4-hour gap, you could go to break even and hope it just keeps on pushing up. But it looks good to at least go to this 4-hour gap. And it's pushing right now. You could go long. When it gets to this 4-hour gap, go break even. That's the cleanest thing I'm seeing right now. And it's about to be there, dude. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, this 4-hour gap is just super clear to get to right now. Looks like it's just going to push right on up there. Now, when it gets there, it could reject. So that's why I would say if it gets there, go break even. How many points is that? About 8.5 points. And then, I mean, you could leave a runner all the way up to these all-time highs. If it doesn't come back and stop, but That's on the 15-minute time frame, so drop down. This 15-minute candle closes in 25 seconds. Something like this. Go to break even right there. You could have a TP1 about right here. TP1. See, just hit that 4-hour fair value gap. So boom, you could go to break even right here now, and just hope it keeps on running. Would be the idea, just because that 4-hour fair value gap tap was super clear. So now you'd be in a free trade. Now it'd be a completely free trade, and you would just hope it wouldn't come back to your entry. So I like to take plays like that. Like when something's super obvious, just get in. You know it's going there. And then when it gets there, go to break even. Something like that. And now let's see if this trade keeps on running. Let's see if it keeps on running for the skies here, brother. Or if it's going to come back down. Yo, what up, Camille? What up? What up? What up? If you're in here, say what's up. If you're in here, say what's up. Are we gonna keep pushing here? We going for the all-time highs, dude? We're getting some momentum to the upside. It's gonna keep on pushing. This thing's a free trade at the moment. So if you took it, congratulations. You got yourself a free trade. Free trade. Let's see what it's up right now. Up about 12 points. Up about 12 points at the moment. Is it going to keep on pushing? Is it going to keep on pushing? Perry says it's going down. Let's see. Let's see if Perry's right. He says it's going to dump down. To me, it looks like it's going up. Going up, but the NASDAQ only pumps. You know, I think some people forget that the, you know, the indices and the NASDAQ are literally made to go up. So just by taking long trades on the NASDAQ, you are more likely to win. What up, Red Candles? Tea Coffee, you missed it, bro. We got in. It got up about 13 points right there. Let's see. Let's see. 14 points. It might be coming down now. It did get that tap into the 4-hour fair value gap. So is it going to reject that 4-hour and come down? So tired. Dude, you're on that streamer life now, bro. You're on that streamer work life, red candles. You gotta just grind it out, brother. Gotta grind it out. Dude, I was so tired this morning too, man. Like I was telling my premium members in the Discord, dude. I had a freaking crazy night last night. So I went to my nephew's football game. He had a football game, and we went to it. Well, they lost, but that's not the crazy part. When we got home, my girlfriend's got this huge dog. It's a freaking Great Dane. Huge dog, Great Dane. And we get home. She keeps it inside also. Huge Great Dane, keeps it inside. I'm saying, I tell her, I say, you need to get that dog a stable. That dog don't belong inside. But anyway, we get home and the dog shit all over the house, dude. Just everywhere in the house. It was disgusting. I mean, everywhere. Like, dude, you walk in the kitchen. In the kitchen, there is a huge mound. Like he left us a gift right when we walk in. Huge mound of crap right there. And it was like diarrhea too. It was disgusting. And then we go walking around the house and he just like left it everywhere. Just, it was on the dang walls. It was in the carpet, in a bedroom. It was disgusting. Yo, what up, B. Clem? I'm not Dutch. I'm Alabamian. What up, Chris? Let's see. Can this thing keep on pumping? Oh, man, just hanging out. Just hanging around, Chris. Hanging around trying to catch some bangers here with a splash of Theo. Dude, Theo's funny. Theo Vaughn. Dude, I watched this clip of Theo Vaughn this morning. This guy called in and to Theo Vaughn and he said, is it gay to sleep in the bed with only a shirt and no pants on below the waist? And Theo Vaughn, he said, let me think about that. He said, I think it's gay if you sleep with a man in the bed. I think that's the call right there. If you sleeping with a man in bed, that's gay. Dude, I was cracking up. Oh snap! We got people speaking Dutch in the vertical chat over here. Man, I ain't got a clue what it says either. He said, I think that's the real sign. You sleep in the bed with another man, then you're gay. Can this thing run it up, buddy? Run it up. Got this 15-minute inversion right here. Let's check out Dodgy's indicator. Let's check out Dodgy. Got the indicator. See if it called it out. Dodgy's indicator right here. Laser said my broker's chart looks different to the trading view one. Well, my chart's gonna look different than you guys'. I have these no gap candles just because I hate the gaps. So I get this indicator and it makes it look, it makes all the candles have no gaps in them. It looks a lot cleaner to me. I like it. So mine will look a little bit different. Okay, got Dotty's indicator right there. It called out some trades down here. Trade right there. Let me see what happens if I put it on only A+. Because you can set it. See, I'll set it on A trades. A trade right there. Yeah, man. Pretty good. It's good, Perry. Guys are conversating. Yo, what up, Yash? What's going on? What up, Yash? Dude, what's your favorite foods? What's your favorite foods? You like pizza, barbecue? My girlfriend made some potato soup last night. It was pretty good. I didn't know if I'd like it, but it was all right. She also makes this like chicken chili soup. That junk's phenomenal. Chicken chili, especially like when it's getting cold outside now. She makes this chicken chili soup. It tastes so good. Ant-Man, this is the NASDAQ NQ. NASDAQ. VG Boer said pizza. Heck yeah. Let's see. Chris, nah, she don't love cooking, but she loves saving money. So it's a lot cheaper to cook. We eat out sometimes, but we like to be frugal. I cook a lot too. Dude, I make some you ever had like hibachi? Like you go to the Japanese places and you get the rice and the chicken and the steak. I make some good hibachi, dude. It's really good. Oh yeah, tea coffee. I love chicken wings too. We got this place in my city called Wing City. And they have some of the best, dude. They're not gonna be big wings. They don't have the big steroided out wings. They're small wings, but the dang flavor is great. And they actually do something different. Like you can get wings and fried rice, and it's actually pretty good together. I get the wing and fried rice combo. Mild with lemon pepper. It's the flavor I get. Mild with lemon pepper. Let's see. Oh, dude, I know. I might get some today. Just thinking about it. Let's see if this trade's gonna hit here. The first TP. Yeah, laser, but the 4-hour doesn't close for until 10 o'clock. The 4-hour doesn't close for a while. So like this is a 4-hour fair value gap, so you'd have to wait on the 4-hour candle to close above, which it's in 2.5 hours. So I mean, it could be all the way up here by the time the 4-hour candle closes. It's dumping down, dude. What the heck? Look at that candle. Look at that dump candle out of nowhere, dude. It swept out everybody. That just swept out everybody. And now it can continue up. Look at this. It swept out all of these lows right here. And now it can continue higher. I hope so. Doomslayer said, will it go up? I hope it'll go up. It's not. It's dumping off here, dude. Look at that. Whoa, dude. These candles are starting to move crazy. Look at that, dude. Look at that wick down, dude. What the world was that? That was a 20, almost a 20-point candle right there. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Scalping with Tom said that was a dream killer candle. That's right, dude. Property doctor said bad news. Is some news come out? You already thinking what property to buy, and whoosh, dreams are killed. Yo, guys, hit the like button for me, please. Hit the like button. You know, I don't know if you guys know, but every day, if we get to 69 likes, we do giveaways on funded accounts if we get to 69 likes every day. So if you guys smash that like button, we might get to a giveaway. And, yeah. Yo, thanks for the sub, Andre. Thanks for the sub, Fatigue. Fatigue says, man, I have 5,000 and want to start trading. Where should I start? I would start on prop firm accounts. I wouldn't throw the 5,000 into a live account. You can start with a little bit of money on prop firms and your risk is limited. So you can buy like $100 account and you can get multiple $2,000 payouts, you know, with it, or even more. You know, I would start with prop firm accounts. Dude, I started last year with prop firm accounts, and I withdrawn over $250,000 from just prop firm accounts alone. So they're pretty powerful. They're a good tool to use. I prefer them over using a live account, because say you do have a blow up day. I mean, say you just have a really rough day and you just get pissed off one day and you just go smashing buttons, or you just hold a bad trade. Instead of losing all your money you put into the account on prop firms, you'll actually just lose what you paid for the account. So say you paid $100 for the account. The most actual money you can lose is $100. You do some crypto and also Robinhood, but you want to start day trading. Yeah, man, the best way to start is just, you know, watch people do it on YouTube, follow along, and just it's I know kind of cliche to say, but the best way to start is to just start. You know, start paper trading, fake trading. And, you know, when you get comfortable, when you start making a little bit of money, open up a prop firm account, put a little bit of real money on there, and see if you can get to a payout. Russell, I did not send you a DM in Discord. I won't send you a DM ever, unless I am telling you I am by sending you like a giveaway account or something. But I will never DM anybody on Discord. You've been demo trading on Bitcoin and doing decent? Nice, bro. Yeah. Just find a strategy. Laser said, but do they pay out? Does who pay out? Prop firms pay out. Yeah. They pay out. Ask anybody on YouTube. You can watch them get paid out. Beaster Me says, bro, who did you learn from on YouTube? I've been watching YouTube videos since 2016, probably 2015 on trading. And then, you can only learn so much from YouTube, dude. You got to get in there and get your feet wet yourself in the markets. You got to actually get in the ring. You're going to get tossed and turned, but that's how you learn, is by losing. You know, taking losses, that's how you lose. That's how you learn. That's the best way to learn, actually. Because when you lose a little bit of your own money, you learn real quick, hey, I don't want to do that again. You know? Beaster Meast, dude, I don't really watch anybody on YouTube anymore. I don't really watch anybody on YouTube, bro. I'm too busy. I don't watch anybody. Back in the day, I watched this guy called Black Box Trader, but he's not around anymore. Exactly, over flood. Chart time is very important. Dom, no, I didn't watch ICT. I watched some of it. Like, I watched some of it. I didn't watch the full course. Like, I don't know everything ICT teaches. I just picked what I liked from it. So I liked the fair value gaps and the inversions. Bro, not TJR. Bro, who said TJR? Dude's a gambler. TJR's not a trader. He's a gambler. Yeah, Beaster. I got a premium Discord. We took a win this morning. Guys, we took a long down here and rode it up. The Discord is in the it's in the description. It's in the description, or you can go to my channel. It's on there. It's a link. Bro, Devin, don't send that Discord link in here. That's what gets the bots in here, Devin. The bots can join from the Discord link. That's why I do the WAP link now. It keeps the bots out. You guys think we're going to all-time highs today? Think we're going to the all-time highs, dude? We got all-time highs right here. Are we gonna hit it today? All-time highs right here, dude. Like literally, like a few days ago, it seemed impossible, and now like the Nasdaq just moves up, bro. It's unstoppable. It's unstoppable. It just goes and goes. Let's go, biblical. 35 days green. Heck yeah. Let's go, bib. Laser says, what rules do prop firms have? Can you only trade a specific amount? There's different rules for each prop firm, but basically the rules are get to a specific amount without losing a specific amount. That's basically it. You know, there's a consistency rule on some prop firms. You can't make too much in a day, but usually on a 50K account, it's get to about $3,000 in profit without losing $2,500. And that's pretty much the rule on most of them. Yeah, it's Fatigue says, what did you say? It's called a prop firm? Yeah, it's a look up futures prop firms. There's different ones. You can look up Tradeify, Top Step, Apex Trader, TopOne Futures, Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader is the closest one to an actual live account. This is the NQ. It's NASDAQ Futures. NASDAQ Futures. This and That Media says ES about to take that level you got marked out for TP. Well, let's see. If ES takes it, the NASDAQ might reject and get an SMT. Laser says, which is the best prop firm you have used? Well, I like big money, so I'm gonna say Ape. This is gonna be a very controversial one, but I like Apex, dude. You just cannot beat 20 accounts. Even though the rules kind of blow, I mean, you still cannot beat 20 accounts. I make a few, I make a little bit of money on one account on Apex, and I get a $40,000 payout. You can't beat it just because of having 40 accounts. Yeah, not my funded futures. Those guys are losers. My funded futures, they stink, man. Like pee, like pee and poo water, bro. Bro. Red Candles partnered with Hypertix, and now he hooked me up, and they want to know if I want to partner with Hypertix. Should we partner with Hypertix prop firm, guys? Let me know. They might give us some free accounts and stuff. You know, they might give us some free accounts to give to you guys. Me either, Devin. But they're a new prop firm on the street, apparently. Red Candles is trading with them. Mac Daddy, they don't really stink. It's just they removed my partner code, so I say I don't like them. But I mean, they're a good firm, Mac Daddy. It's just, you know, there's all the prop firms are really similar, so I mean, you know, is it really worth it to use my funded futures if you can't use the best discount code in the world? That's debatable, you know. That's debatable. I would say it's not worth it when all the other prop firms, there's, in my opinion, better prop firms out there. Chris said, Slade, I agree, but I will always recommend people to slowly build small cash accounts. Yeah, I disagree with that. I disagree with that one, Chris. Not gonna lie. Because, listen, if you slowly build a small cash account, by the time you slowly build that up, you could have received multiple prop firm payouts and made tons of money. You know? And you know, even if you lose, say well, if you start with a small prop firm account, you could lose. Or if you're starting out trading, yeah, if you start out with a small cash account, you lose all the cash you put in that account. If you lose on a prop firm account, you don't lose all your cash. You only lose what you pay for the prop firm account. Either one, Chris. Either one. I think prop firms are good for beginners and advanced. The only time it is better to trade a live account is if you have hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you just have stupid amount of capital. But if you're trading on an account less than $50,000, it's not even worth it to trade live. I can spend $3,500 and get a $40,000 payout every 8 days on Apex. So if you get two payouts on Apex, 20 accounts in 16 days, you can make $75,000. You just can't beat that. You can't do that on a live account. You can't do that. You can't do. I don't care. You can't do that. Even if you start out with a $50,000 account, you can't do that. You're not going to be risking that much to make $75,000 in 16 days. Yo, what up, Jesse? Oh yeah, dude. Going good, man. It's going good. Benjamin says, what are the payout rules for Apex? Yeah, they're some of the hardest rules. You have to reach $2,600 to request a payout, but the buffer is $2,500. So you can request, you can request anything over $2,600. So if you get to $4,000 on a 50K account, so 54,000, you can request the max payout, which is $2,000 per account. And then 2,000 times 20 is 40,000. But the rules are they have a consistency rule, so you can't make over 30% of the max in one day. Benjamin, the max payout is $2,000 per payout cycle. So every 8 days per account. And then 2,600 is the buffer. Once you get over 2,600 in profit, then you can start requesting payouts. The lose rule is you can't go more than, it's, what is it? Like 30% in drawdown. So you can't lose more than $700 in one trade. But I mean, if you're using risk management, you shouldn't be losing more than $700 in one trade anyway. On a $2,500 drawdown account. Laser, if you're a beginner, I'd recommend another one. They're definitely easier. If you're not trading more than 10 accounts, I wouldn't trade with Apex. They're only good when you are trading large numbers of accounts. If you're trading less than 10 accounts, there are way better prop firms. Like Take Profit Trader. Really good. Yo, what up, Mayan? How's it going? Pranav says, how many trades do you take in a day? Usually 1 to 3. 1 to 3 trades. Yo, Wookie Cookie, thanks for the sub. Wookie Cookie. Yeah, Take Profit Trader's a good one to start out with. They're the closest to a live account also. You can get day one payouts on Take Profit Trader after you pass the challenge account. After you pass the challenge, the evaluation, you can get a day one payout on the funded account. Samir, yeah, we called out this trade here. It would have got stopped at break even though. Came down, tapped it out, but I'm still just have it on the screen to see if it comes up here and hits its TP. We got in down here when it was coming up. I said if it gets to this 4-hour fair value gap, we'll move to break even. Hit that 4-hour fair value gap and then came back down, tapped that break even spot, and it's just kind of staying in this 4-hour fair value gap now. Clipped Movies say, can you trade multiple assets at the same time? Yeah, you can trade them on prop firms. You can trade multiple assets at the same time. Slap says, what's your P&L year to date? I don't know exactly. It's over 100,000 though. Total profits. On prop firms. I appreciate it, Laser. Is the NASDAQ going to hit all-time highs today? That's what I want to know, dude. Is the NASDAQ going to hit all-time highs, brother? Or is it going to reject and dump from here? Is it going to reject and dump? Dude, I appreciate everybody subbing, bro. We're going to be at 5,000 subs before we know it. And you guys are the best, dude. We're at 4,400 subs. Holy cow. 4,400 subs. Should I run a huge giveaway when we get to 5,000 subs? I might go crazy and give away 20 prop firm accounts. Yo, thanks for the sub. We got 3 people just subbed up. Our rule, S. Anto Daniel. Let's go. Appreciate it. Yeah, I might go crazy when we get to 5,000 subs. Give away 20 accounts. I might just have to do it. I might just have to do it. What's up, Arthur? Good morning, dude. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Who trades with prop firms in here? I just figured everybody watching traded with prop firms, but it seems like a lot of people don't know about them. Let me know if you trade with a prop firm, and if you do, which one is your favorite? If you trade with a prop firm, and if you do, which one is your favorite? Frank said his favorite's Apex. T Coffee's favorites MyFunded Futures and 5%ers. Devin's is Take Profit Trader. Caveman says TopOne Futures, then Top Step. Let's go, dude. I like TopOne Futures too. T Coffee, what's your favorite account on MyFunded Futures? Let's go, Laser. You should be in some profit right now then. Let's go. Chris says funding ticks, trade day, and prop shop. Nice. Biblical says funding ticks and take profit trader. I hear a lot of people talking about funding ticks too. It's in the game there. Biblical loves them. I know that. I need to give them a try. Been waiting around. Oh yeah, Devin, I remember. He told me to call him Caveman, so that's what I'm calling him, dude. I don't want him to get mad at me. 50K core. Oh yeah, Biblical, dude. I like Lucid. I do like Lucid. I got some payouts with them, and I mean they're just your standard old. I like the direct to funded. You know, simple rules. You know. Just make the money and you get the payout. You ain't gotta. I like the direct funded on Lucid. You don't have to worry about an evaluation. Just buy the account, make the money, and you're at the payout. Only thing that's kind of bad about the straight to funded accounts is they have 20% consistency. But it's also like, I kind of like the 20% consistency rules. Because, dude, VG Boar, the daily loss limit saved me a few times on those accounts. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I had the Lucid accounts, and that's when I also had the Apex accounts. So I wasn't trading them together. I would trade the Lucid accounts. I would go to the gym after work, and while I was sitting at the gym, I would literally just go for a 1 to 2 risk reward. And my risk would be the daily loss limit. So I would risk like $3,500 and try to make like 7,000 while I was sitting at the gym. And I got to pay out on two accounts. 2 of those accounts, and then one of them I took to 2 payouts. Pumping up here, dude. Can we get up there to that TP though? Is the real question. Yes, sir, Devin. You gotta wake up, brother. Wake up in the London session. You didn't miss nothing this morning, dude. The London session was straight chop fest. Like, look, let me look at this 5-minute time frame, bro. This was the London session. It was straight chop fest this morning. Like, we're just now breaking out of the chop. We're just in this range right here. just, this was the London session range, bro. We're just now breaking out of it too. Like, this was the range, and now we're breaking out of it to the upside a bit. But it was brutal. Yo, thanks for the subs. Thanks for the sub. Gurginder. Super Millhouse. Thanks for the sub. Slap said, what indicators are you using? This one, AGFX watermark. It just displays the symbol name and this at the top. ICT kill zones and pivots. I just use it to show like the previous session highs and lows and the previous day highs and lows. That's all I use it for. And then I have this one called no gaps candles. It just makes the candles look cleaner. It doesn't, some people use the gaps. I don't use the gaps, so I like them with the no gaps. And then I'm testing out Dodgy's IFVG indicator right here. So I have it on there. I have to play around with the settings though. But playing around with it. We about to hit TP right here? We about to hit TP! Devin, it's just a setting in there. If you go into the ICT kill zones and pivots, it's right here, blue, and then the box transparency. That's what makes it have the background. Box transparency. I set on 93. Super Millhouse says, what asset are you trading? This is NQ, NASDAQ futures. Yo, what up, Coach Fred? Come on, hit that TP. Hit that TP. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did it sweep anything? Dude, that high looks pretty good up there, man. I'd be surprised if it doesn't go tag that high. Be real surprised. Real surprised. What up, Amir? How's it going? Yo, we're at 48 likes. Whenever we get to 5,000 subs, though, I'm doing a massive, massive giveaway. Oh, I haven't said this in a while, but look at this, dudes. If you use prop firms, join up in the Discord, because I have this monthly raffle I'm doing, and if you buy a prop firm account and you submit proof here in the end, if you have to submit proof, but if you submit proof, you'll be in the raffle, and you can earn, we'll do a raffle at the end of the month. We'll give away a bunch of money and prop firm accounts and stuff to everybody who enters. So if you do pick up a prop firm account, just enter in the raffle here and you'll be entered. We're about to have a huge raffle at the end of October. Huge October raffle coming up. Slap said, how much of that 100K did you make live? Well, dude, I've made over 280K this year, but it's at least over 100K actual profit. I'm not sure, but live, I mean, what do you call live? Like a actual live account, or like prop firm account live? Dude, I'm not even gonna trade the live account anymore. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to trade live when you have prop firms that are this easy to make money on. Honestly, if you want me to be honest, it's not worth it to trade a live account when you know, if you can't make money on prop firms, you can't make money on a live account. He's saying on your stream? Oh. I don't know. Dude, there's no way to tell. I don't know. I haven't kept up with it. There's no way to tell. Whenever there's a trade on stream, I just take it. And usually I take a trade on stream and then I'm done for the day. So the only time I'll trade off stream usually is when I didn't take a trade on stream. Especially with prop firms, because they have the consistency rule. So all you need is one good trade a day on prop firms. So when I'm trading prop firms, if I take a trade on stream and it's a winner, then I'm usually done for the day. Laser says, do you think this will hit TP? Well, it's starting to inverse here, so I mean, if you're still in it, it wouldn't be bad to take some profits, dude. Honestly, it's looking like it could drop. Maybe take a contract or two off the table. If you're only in one contract, I don't know, bro. It looks like it would hit though. This like wick stands out super, but always lock in profits. You know, it's better to take profits than to be in a winning trade and have it come back and stop you out. But that wick looks super obvious up there. I'd be surprised if it don't hit it. But dude, if you're in a winner, don't let it come back and make it a loser. You know, take some profits. How much did you make on stream? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, out of that 250K, probably at least 150K. At least. Probably more. Probably 200K. I mean, I don't trade off stream much. Only when if I take a losing trade on stream, then I'll trade off stream. Or if I don't take a trade on stream, trade off stream. But I usually don't trade off stream. I mean, I'll still look at the charts and I'll mark out like good setups, but if I'm already taking a win for the day, I'm usually done. Lewis says, are you trading 50K accounts? Yeah, I like 50K accounts. I like the 50Ks. But I'm about to have to hop off of here, boys. I'll give this thing about 5 more minutes, then I gotta hop off. I gotta hop off of here for today. I'll give it about 5 more minutes here. Oh. Lewis says, but do you enter with 3 minis to all your trades? No way, bro. Not on 50K accounts. 50K accounts, I usually enter with like 1 mini. Or even smaller. Some micros. What's up, Ben Trades? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yo, thanks for the sub, Lo-Fi Chill City. Bro, lo-fi. Lo-fi Chill City needs to make us some non-copyright music. Let's see. Is it gonna pump? Is it gonna pump? Somebody, Amir says targeting 25, 162. Is it yours? I'm targeting 25, 317 on the NQ chart. Laser. I would go with TPT then. TPT, pretty straightforward rules. Take profit trader. It's just on the only rule is on the evaluation account. On the evaluation account, you need to make half and half. You can't make more than half in one day. So on a 50K account, the target is 3,000. So don't make more than 1,500 in one day to pass. So if you want to pass in 2 days, you have to trade it for 5 days. But if you want to pass the account in 2 days, make 1,500 one day, 1,500 the next, and then the next 3 days just flip a micro and you'll pass the account. And then you'll get into the funded account and you can just trade it. You can get to a payout on the same day. If you make I forget the profit target, but if you make like 3,500 bucks in one day, you can withdraw at least 500. Yeah, there is trailing drawdown. But it's like the most straightforward, I would say. Yo, Red Candles is on the short bus, dude. He's on the short bus. The latest trades. I was talking about take profit trader. Yeah, man. Just look up trailing drawdown. That's the only rule you have to worry about on the funded account for take profit trader. Trailing drawdown. Just look it up and figure out what it is. Let's go, the latest trends. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, appreciate it, Amir. Let's go. Take profit trader, Red Candles. Take profit trader. Straightforward. Only thing you gotta worry about on take profit trader is the trailing drawdown. Then once you get out of that, once you reach the profit target, the trailing drawdown stops, so you ain't gotta worry about it. I can't remember exactly, Red Can't. I know on the 25K accounts, it's a $1,500 buffer. On the 50K, I think it's like 2,500. I could be wrong about that on the 50K. I know on the 25Ks, it's 1,500 for sure. I kind of like the 25Ks on Take Profit Trader, though. It's really easy to get to a payout. Like, I like to get... I kind of DGen them. I try to get the payout on the first day, and it's the 25Ks are easy. Oh yeah, dude. You need to do it. JD Trade says it's a 2K buffer. Nice. Oh, that's even better. Even better. People are saying the 50K is only a 2K buffer. Yeah, but I like the 25Ks. All right, is this thing gonna hit? I gotta get off here in literally 3 minutes. I'm supposed to already be off, dude. I gotta get off. Well, I think I'm about to hop off of here. Things playing around. Well, that's going to be it for me today. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And if you aren't already, hit that sub button. And if you pick up any prop firm accounts, use the best dang code in the world, code SLADE. All right, boys. I'll see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. for the pre-market stream. All right. See ya. Peace.
Charts looking spooky, candles doing witchcraft, NASDAQ waving at me, specter in the riffraff. Gold got the treasure buried deep like a tomb, market makers lurking, shadows in the dark room. Fear of liquidation got me sweating nightly chills, margin calls echo like echoes in the hills. Screens glow, eerie numbers on a dark stage. I'm trying to make a living, break out of this cage. Trades by Slade, hard in the tickers, every move precise like nighttime tricksters. Wind stack tall amidst the twilight fade. Trades by Slade, ghostly serenade. Watch them candles bleed like fangs in the mist. Intraday terror, every trade's a twist. Market ghouls whisper, trying to snatch my soul, but I'm steady on the grind, pockets full of gold. Creeping through the charts, shadows in disguise, haunted by the graphs, fear in my eyes. Every trade a thriller, heartbeats, quick pace, victory in sight, I ain't falling from grace. Trades by Slade, hard in the tickers, every move precise like nighttime tricksters. Wind stack tall amidst the twilight fade. Trades by Slade, ghostly serenade.